Tatiana De Avedissian here, Head of Business Development for the World Ocean Initiative at Economist Impact. And with me is Virginie De Visscher, Senior Director of Business Development for Destination Canada. Destination Canada will be supporting Economist Impact's World Ocean Initiative Ocean Changemaker Challenge this year. Launched in March 2020, our challenge was launched to help bring new ideas through new voices that will help tackle how to create a sustainable ocean economy. This year's challenge is now officially open, and the finalists will be announced at our inaugural World Ocean Tech and Innovation Summit, 4th to the 6th of October 2022 in Halifax, Canada. The challenge will be open until August 2022, and we will pick 3 finalists who will then present their ideas at the Ocean Tech Summit. Virginie, great to have you here. Tell me, why is the challenge important to Destination Canada?
Thanks, Tatiana. Hi, everyone. Well, why it's important, Canada is a leader in a number of economic sectors, and really including the ocean sector. So we have a long history of innovation in the blue economy. We're home to visionary thinkers and experts who are continuing to reimagine that future. And you might know that Canada is bordered by 3 oceans, and we have the longest coastline in the world, over 240,000 kilometers. So we really know how important oceans and their health are, and they're critical in addressing growing climate crisis. They provide jobs, economic growth, they're a source of food, and much more. So at Destination Canada, we try to shine a light on the cutting edge research and thinking that's going on in ocean sciences through our work in attracting global world-scale business events to our destinations. So this allows our local thought leaders to shape the narrative and the programming of the conference, and that in turn helps shape the blue economy and what it can look like. So challenges like this, along with business events, really provide another way to help shape the ocean's ecosystem of tomorrow. And by supporting the brilliant minds who are finding new ways to overcome those challenges, we can then be part of the solution. So that's why we're really excited to support the Ocean Changemakers Challenge.
Thank you, and that's very much aligned with what what we're looking for as well at the initiative. I mean, tell us a little bit more about what you want to see from some of this year's Changemakers and this kind of submissions that you're looking at, or you'd be interested in looking at.
Yes, what I'd like to see in the Changemakers, well, the challenges facing our oceans are really significant, right? So to truly make a difference, it will require bold thinking and fresh ideas. So also to be an out-of-the-box thinker. And this year's Changemakers should really show that. They should show that willingness to pursue and tackle those big obstacles. I'd also like to see a very clear link to sustainability, whether it's finding ways to address issues like rising ocean temperatures or sea levels, overfishing, pollution. And finally, I would say an infectious enthusiasm and that entrepreneurial spirit that would elevate the conversation around ocean sustainability. That's really important to this year's Changemakers.
So how do you think the challenge can help bring fresh voices and ideas to the blue economy ocean space?
Well, the Changemaker Challenge provides a platform to foster innovation. Just like what we do in our business events world, this is a place where people can share ideas. And this helps the Changemakers get their innovation off the ground and take their work to the next level. And the challenge also means that more people get to hear about these great ideas and these brilliant individuals and can become enthusiastic about the projects that they're working on and the ideas that are emerging and what can be possible when we rally together and really collaborate and support one another. And ultimately, that will make that difference in confronting the challenges that are basically facing our oceans.
Virginie, tell us what you think are today's biggest ocean challenges.
There are quite a few, but if I were to pick, ones that are very important to us and where I'd like to see perhaps some solutions come forward, I'm really looking at tackling climate change and ones that have sustainability embedded into them. So rising sea levels and temperatures. I mentioned overfishing was one of them, as well as pollution. And perhaps when we're looking at marine protected areas, that's another one that could be interesting to look at.
And how is Destination Canada involved in addressing these challenges? What are you doing? What are you doing to contribute to the blue economy?
Well, once a year, we have our own signature event called Innovate Canada. And this year, it happens to be focused specifically on the oceans ecosystem. So in July, we'll be hosting about 15 C-suite executives from international associations and corporations that focus on the oceans sector as a whole. And we'll be immersing them in St. John's, Newfoundland, in the actual ocean ecosystem, where they can meet experts from around Canada that are within the sector. So they'll visit things like the longest ice tank in the world and look at what we're doing in shipbuilding and ship design, or even underwater simulation. So it'll be super interesting in our own ways on how we tackle those challenges by bringing some of these minds and perhaps some of their future events to Canada as well.
Yeah, I mean, so, for our audiences as well, Virginie will be one of the mentees, one of the mentors of the challenge. Virginie, what are you, or how are you looking to help, and what are you looking for in a mentee?
Well, personally, I've benefited greatly throughout my life and my career with very strong mentors. And I believe that mentors can support and make a huge difference in someone's personal life, but also can be the success of a company. And so I'm eager to personally pay it forward. And what I'm looking for in a mentee, I'd say someone who's really passionate about what they're doing, that isn't afraid to put in the work to find those novel solutions to the big challenges, and a big thinker out of the box and go where others have not. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah. Is there anything else that excites you about being part of this challenge?
Besides everything, the team at Destination Canada, not just me, is really thrilled to come together with some of those top minds in the sector to drive forward those innovations and the ideas that can shape the blue economy. We're excited to make a difference, be part of the solution, as I've mentioned before, and creating that better future for generations to come. We really can't wait to see what this year's Changemakers will come forward with and what their ideas will be. We're very excited.
Yeah, and we've had we've had an array of great entrants over the last 2 years, and we are hoping to sort of see that replicated. Tell us more about, if you want to tell us a little bit more about why this is, it's so great to have this, also the finalists being presented in Halifax, Canada as well.
Absolutely. Well, as I mentioned before, the fact that we have that longest coastline and we're just surrounded by oceans, this is a real priority sector for us. And to be able to showcase that in person in our own destinations and bring experts and brilliant minds where we can be in one of our oceans hubs and oceans ecosystems, that makes the very unique value differential for not only us, but all the people who will be able to participate and join us in Halifax.
Yeah. So we will be opening up the submissions for entrance this week. So please look out for the links on the event platform. And of course, we'll be sharing out email links, and they will also be accessible through our social media accounts. Also, Destination Canada will be sharing those, and through a lot of our different partners as well. We're very much looking forward to seeing what we get this year from our entrants. And there will be another 2 mentors that will be paired with 2 other mentees. We'll have 3 finalists. They will have the opportunity to present their ideas to the broader rooms through their own startup pods at the event. Thank you, Virginie, and it's really exciting to have this taking place at the inaugural World Ocean Tech and Innovation Summit.
Thank you. And as a final word, I just want to say good luck to all of the Changemakers and to see those applications come forward.